are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the 49ers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So James Madison's offense will get the first possession of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Neutrals on defense. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Bargava. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Harris back to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. He wants to throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Charlotte's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position from the offense. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Makes his connection. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Harris will throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Dukes have this offense rolling. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. At the 35, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The offense lining up for a first down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Spargava. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Harris back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Looking to buy time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Dukes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, it's Cherry. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The 49ers moving quickly to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On the option. Gets it past the marker. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Calls his own number. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Line is set on third down. Now the play fake. Steps away to find some room. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Quick toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. You got to play run, you got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
They're trying to get to it. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He got it. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Completes it in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. They're going to run it. Oh, how did you make that move? And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the air on first down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Harris will throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Runs through the tackle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute warning and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. 2nd down coming up. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He'll pull it down. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Finds his big tight end. At the 35, he's loose. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. Harris back to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Unloads it downfield. And that pass picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
On first down, here comes this offense. Going to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Harris will throw. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Dukes! What a catch and run for 6. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with a dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and fooled.
And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The 49ers headed quickly to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Pettis. Stopped after making the catch.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays.
Headed to the end zone, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Niners.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And Again, excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Bargava. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. You're like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Quarterback keeps it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Working on the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, 1st down. They move the tight end all over. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Getting some heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. They go to the draw. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And the Dukes are on the move. They'll put the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
Splits the uprights. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to pass it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback will keep it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The 49ers want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw, feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Trying to get to him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Unloads it left. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
Good job by the QB there.